Number 1 asks us to solve by graphing. Looking at the two equations given, they're in standard form, and your graphing calculator does not know what to do with that, so we need to rearrange it to put it into y is equal to mx plus b form. All right, so to do that, first let's move this x term over to the other side. And then I notice my y is still not by itself, so I'm going to divide everything by 2. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other equation. I'm going to subtract the 2x over to the other side. And then divide everything by -3. Remember that two negatives are going to turn that into a positive 2/3 x. And if one's positive and one's negative, that's going to turn it into a negative. Oops, that's supposed to be a 1/3. Now you're going to put both of those y equals mx plus b equations into your graphing calculator. And then once you have them in your y equals area, you're going to hit graph. And then you're going to hit second trace. And then you're going to hit number 5, which is intersection. And you're going to move your cursor. Remember, you have to go left or right. You're going to move your cursor as close to where those two lines intersect as possible. And you're going to hit enter 3 times. And when that happens, you get an answer of 2, 1. That's where the two lines intersect, so that is your solution. This one asks us to solve by elimination, so we need to make sure that we have matching either x columns or y columns to eliminate. And I don't see that we have any of those available right now, so we need to multiply through one of them to get matching x's or y's. So I could multiply the top by 2 to get matching y's, or I could multiply it by the bottom by 2 to get matching x's. I'm going to go ahead and do that because my 2x is already negative. So I'm going to multiply the bottom by +2, and I have to distribute that to all of my terms. So I'm going to rewrite the top equation of 2x plus y is equal to -1. And then now when I distribute that 2, now I have a positive 2x. That's what's going to eliminate. And then I have a positive 4y. And then when I multiply that 2 to the 3, it's going to turn into 6. So now I'm going to eliminate. I'm going to add my columns, which eliminates my x's. Y plus 4y is going to turn into 5y is equal to 6 minus 1 is 5. Divide both sides by 5. I know my y value is going to equal 1. Now I'm going to go back into my original linear equation, and I'm going to plug y in for my y value. Let's clean this up a little bit. All right, so let's substitute our y value of 1 to replace our y. And then that leaves me with x plus 2 is equal 3. I'm going to subtract 2, leaving me with an x positive 1. So my answer is actually going to be 1, 1. My x and my y value were both 1. All right, this one asks us to solve by substitution, so we need to make sure that we have an x or a y by itself first. So let's take a look at which one is going to be easiest. This one, the top one's going to be easier to get an x or a y by itself because all I have to do is move that 3y over by subtracting it. So that's going to look like this. Okay, now that I have an x all by itself, I'm going to go into the other equation and replace x with -3y minus 3. Notice I have just y's in my problem. So I'm going to distribute this 4, turning that into -12y minus 12, and then just rewrite the rest of the problem. Now let's combine like terms on the same side of the equal sign. I have a negative 12 here and a positive 3y here. Those are going to combine to give me a negative 9y. Minus 12 is equal to 6. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. Divide both sides. Oh, I don't need to do that. I need to divide both sides by negative 9. So my y value is going to be negative 2. Now let's plug our y value back into this equation for y. So we're going to have x plus 3, and instead of a y, we're going to replace it with negative 2. That's going to give me a positive 3. So I need to take my x and my y values and put it together to form an xy coordinate of 3, negative 2.